let's get into FPL Clinic. Now, there have been some major topics for this particular game, week 7. Some of them include whether you need to let go of João Pedro, whether you also need to bring in Anthony Gordon, or look at that whole angle with what's happening with regards to West Ham. Let's start off with the man, João Pedro. So, João Pedro's numbers in recent games has not been okay. That's in the last 4 games. Now, why has this happened? Against Benfica, he only played 30 minutes. And against Brighton, his old team, Chelsea got a red card in the 53rd minute, and even against United, Chelsea got a red card in the 5th minute. This altered the play. And against Bayern, you all know it's Bayern, so you don't fault Chelsea so much for not being able to pull up their strings. But these kind of situations led to him not performing in the other games. Now, remember that Cole Palmer is also out. That's one player that João Pedro loves to play and link up with, and hence it's affecting where he's playing in the team. He's now playing as an out-and-out number 9, which is actually affecting his output because he's not able to drop, pick up the ball, and also help build up play, go, and then now finish off chances. Now, what do you do with him not playing? Remember that he's also not been called up into the very recent Brazilian squad, so he's going to rest for some time and he's going to just take it easy. So for this particular week, just roll that particular transfer. Do not send him out. But if you are quite in a hurry to get some players in, then I'll give you some options to actually bring in terms of replacing João Pedro. You can look at the likes of Mateta, John-Philippe Mateta as a replacement, and Rodrigo Muniz of Fulham also as a replacement, and also Nick Woltemade as a replacement, a possible replacement for the man. Yes, that is João Pedro. Now, away from João Pedro, you'd ask, why should you not bring in Gyokeres and Isak? No, Isak is still trying to find his feet. Gyokeres, the style of Arsenal is not still really connecting with Gyokeres. Gyokeres is doing bangbu, which is called struggle to score my own goals, which is very interesting for him. But now Anthony Gordon is back, looking at where he's being played and how he's linking up beautifully with Nick Woltemade. So Anthony Gordon is one option that you can actually consider to bring in. You can say he was very unlucky against Villa, but remember that that bizarre game against Liverpool, they actually got a lot of chances and actually should have won. He was really problematic for the Liverpool team, but going forward, he needs to now just get things racked up. So he's one player that you should still keep your eye on for this week. He has some really good numbers, and just the sample size still needs to rack up a bit. So allow this week to just roll it on. But you can actually consider him if you are not satisfied with the likes of Gyokeres in your team. You can actually bring him in. Yes, and now what happens to West Ham? West Ham have now brought in a new coach to steady the ship. There are a couple of West Ham players that you should be looking at and you should be keeping tabs on. One of them is Gerald Bowen. Everything wonderful that happens inside West Ham goes through the man Gerald Bowen. He should be one of the players you are considering. Be considering him. Look at how he performs against Arsenal. Look at how he sets up again in the second game in the EPL for the man Nuno Espirito Santo, so that you are able to make a qualified decision at the end of the day. So just this week, it's more like just allow things to roll on. Just fix some fixables and allow a lot of things to roll on. Gerald Bowen will come good, and because of how the man himself, Nuno Espirito Santo, is setting up his team, we'll see what happens. But another player, quickly, from this particular West Ham team is Diouf. If you don't have Diouf in your team, get Diouf in your team. He's a defender. Get Diouf in your team. Number 12 shirted man for West Ham. Get Diouf in your team. Reason why? He pushes up and gets a lot of assists. He pushes up and gets a lot of assists. In defensive numbers, quick tip here. Defensive cover for your FPL team. You need to find players who normally, occasionally, get a lot of assists and also get in on the goals. Literally, they have a lot of goal and assist numbers. So whether they are all your defense, your entire defense, you're able to find players who are all wing backs or laterals to fill them. Nobody actually cares. It's the point you are going for. So you need defenders who actually have a lot of goal mouth action in your team. That is your FPL clinic for today.